Well, David, you'd been brought up within a stone's throw of this famous old ground. So was getting a cap for you sort of the pinnacle of your Surrey career?
Absolutely, yeah. It was the most important thing. It was always seen as the Surrey cap, the hardest one to get, along with the Yorkshire cap. So it was incredibly proud, and as you say, I was brought up 3 stops on the underground, up at Clapham Common, born in Balham, so very close to the Oval, very proud.
And who gave you your cap? Can you remember?
Now, that's a good question. I have a photograph, and I think it might have been the manager, the Jur. I can't call him Mickey because it's only the manager to me, so I believe it was Mickey Stewart.
And can you remember what your feelings were when suddenly he comes up to you and says, David, here's your county cap?
Well, the thing that I remember most, because my dad was at the game, and I remember picking up the cap, and I said to Dad, we've made it. You know, and that was it was awesome. It doesn't finish there, as we know. You've got to continue on and become, just keep rolling on with it. That's just the start of it. That's because you've done well. But yeah, no, it was incredibly exciting, yeah.
And I'm interested to say that you said to your dad, we've made it. So was your career in cricket as much for him as for yourself?
Yeah, well, it was a family thing. Mum and Dad did an awful lot with regards to getting me to cricket, to Putney, to Mitcham, Cheam, wherever I was, or with young cricketers. So yeah, it was a team effort, if you like, and Dad pushed me a little bit along the road.
Obviously, your era wasn't necessarily the most successful era within the history of the Surrey club, but still, nevertheless, playing for Surrey, which you did with great distinction, did it mean more than anything else?
Yeah, because this is a great club, and obviously being a Surrey boy, I mean, to be fair, we played in 4 finals, 79 through to 82, and then we won the NatWest final. So with the manager on board, we did pretty well with the help of one Mr. Sylvester Clark, which made a lot of difference, but that helped all the players. But for me, one of the best things that happened here was the wickets were relayed, and they became very quick and bouncy, which suited my play, people like Alan Butcher and that, yeah.
Towards the end of your career, of course, you went off down to Sussex. How did Sussex compare with Surrey? Sussex is a club older than Surrey, actually, and with a great history, but is a small town club as opposed to a big town club. Did it feel different? Yeah,
it did feel different, although I'd had 2-3 years at Worcester before that, so moving to a smaller club, and it was different. The big thing I noticed was the drive down to Hove, because it was 45 minutes down the M23 as opposed to an hour and 20 into London. But yeah, it is totally different. Smaller ground, you're much closer, the crowd are much closer to you.
Do you miss cricket? Do you miss playing?
Do I miss playing? I quite like picking a bat up, but I don't pick a bat up anymore. I retired from it completely. I decided I wouldn't pick a bat up. I played at Chipstead last week and fielded, and just said I'm happy with that. And they wanted me with a bat, but I said no, I don't do that anymore. So, but I'm proud with what I've done. I'm proud that I've met some fantastic people along the way, and still do. So yeah, it's been fantastic, and the Oval, great place to play.
Thanks, David. That's brilliant.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank
indeed.
you.